time, we will call the meeting to order at 10:04. And at this time, if there's anyone present for public comment on anything that's not on the agenda, now would be a great time to address the board. Give you a five minutes. Do we have anybody who wishes to address the board at this time? Margaret, do you see anyone wishing to address the board?
I do not. Natalie, do you? I do see a 355-6703 number. Is that the election office?
Yes, it is.
Okay, and I see Steve's number 3802450. That's it.
Yeah. Okay, seeing no one for public comment, we'll move ahead to approval of the minutes of the Thursday, February 11th meeting of the board.
Well, I just, before we begin, I just want to make sure, was this link published publicly so that other people could join it? Because I know we all have it on our, I guess, internal calendar, but was this Blue Jeans link published so that the public could access this meeting?
Yes, it is on our remote public meetings page.
Okay, as long as that's the case. Okay, thank you, Natalie.
All right.
I will make the motion to approve the minutes.
I will second the motion.
Okay, properly moved and second. Any additions or corrections or discussion on those minutes? Hearing none, we'll move ahead to new business, which is a candidate's unsworn declaration.
Yes, the Department of State has provided us with the candidate's unsworn declaration for the candidates to file with their petitions in lieu of having the candidate's affidavit notarized on the petition. So I was bringing it before the board to get your permission to allow us to accept that.
What's the board's feeling on declaration?
It sounds like a good idea to me.
Yep, same here. I think it goes along with the campaign finance filings and having those as unsworn declarations. So yeah, I would support it.
I'm getting a reverb on the call. Is anybody else getting that?
Yes, there's a terrible echo and reverb. If everyone could mute if you're not speaking.
All right, let's try it. It already sounds better. All right, thank you. All right. Any other thoughts before we seek action to deal with this unsworn declaration? Hearing none, is there a motion to approve the state provided candidate's unsworn declaration form?
I'll make the motion.
I'll second the motion.
Okay, properly moved and second. Any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
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 All right, motion passes unanimously. Okay, under old business, we need to revisit the recertification of the 2020 election results. Who would like to handle this one?
This is Betsy Dupuy, solicitor. I can jump in here. And I'm sorry, I think I just created an echo. Maybe not. Okay.
Okay.
You can hear me, right, Steve?
Yes, indeed.
Okay. So, Jody, you can chime in here with anything that I leave out. At this point, she has had conversations with her contacts. I've spoken with the general counsel's office at DOS. We don't have a clean path forward in terms of the recertification yet. And what I mean by that is the state has not told us the exact process we can use. We've been given some indication that it may require a filing with the Commonwealth Court. And primarily the issue here is that since the election was in fact certified by the secretary back in December, which then allowed all of the other sort of outflows from that with respect to the national election, there's no way to simply do a recertification or amendment and submit that. I know that Jody had her contact was the one who mentioned the Commonwealth Court. We don't know that for certain yet, and as I said, the Office of General Counsel is researching the issue and getting back to us, but they did not have an answer as of the last email exchange I had with them late yesterday. So I think the board has a couple of options here. One is to simply defer this and we come back to you with what the plan of attack would be. The other is to authorize Jody and myself, Jody acting on behalf of the elections office and myself as solicitor, to take whatever action we need to complete the process of recertifying our election, which, as you know, deals with those 317 additional votes that we certified in our original report.
All right. Have we lost Commissioner Higgins?
Yeah, his computer's restarting. He just texted a few.
Let's
I think
take a moment,
okay.
allow him to rejoin the meeting. Sorry, Betsy.
Not a problem. I saw him disappear, but I thought maybe he had just muted his video, so I apologize.
Yeah, I think he muted. I think there was a computer glitch. We'll allow him to get moving, catch up with us again.
Tisha or Jody, has anybody filed yet? I'm always curious.
No, not yet.
Okay. All
We
right.
have an appointment scheduled for this afternoon.
Sorry about that, everybody. My computer just spontaneously restarted itself for a software update.
Okay, well, we're back. Okay, Betsy.
Okay,
sorry
well,
about
so
that.
Mark, let me tell you, you probably missed everything I said, so I'm happy to start again. And
Summary's
that way
good.
everybody's in the loop. But so essentially, we both Jody and I reached out to our contacts at DOS. In my case, it was the General Counsel's office, and in her case, it was the folks that she had worked with on the RLA, the risk limiting audit. And we don't have a definitive path forward on how to handle this recertification of our numbers, because since the secretary already certified the vote, which was necessary for the national election, there's no sort of amendment you can do. So there's been a suggestion, but not confirmation, that we may have to file something with the Commonwealth Court to allow us to recertify the numbers that we submit to the Commonwealth. So, but I don't have an answer yet. So I think the two options before everyone today, one is to simply table this and let us come back to you with what the options are. The other is to give Jody and myself, Jody on behalf of elections and myself as solicitor, the authority to take whatever action we need to do, including filing something with the court to get our results amended.
Why? Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry it's not an easy answer, and
Yeah.
I will say to you, I think the General Counsel's office, my last communication with them was late yesterday. They are still trying to find an easy answer, but we don't have one yet. So.
All right. Thanks for the summary.
I don't
was
know,
thinking-
Jody, if I left anything out and you want to add anything. I'm sorry.
No, not a problem at all. You covered it very well. I haven't heard any more from the Department of State, so I still know nothing more than what I did when I spoke with you yesterday afternoon.
Well, the whole discussion here, I think, obviously merits our immediate attention. So whatever you think, Betsy, would be the best path forward, if it is to grant you and Jody the opportunity to have conference with the Department of State to figure out how we can correct this error, that would be great. Any thoughts from the board?
I would support that in terms of having them tee it up, and then whatever the options are coming back to let us know. But I think it would be good to give them the authorization to do whatever they need to do in conjunction with the Department of State to rectify this. And if there's any further action we need to take, of course they could bring it back to us at any time, but we would at least give them the leeway and the latitude to be able to work on this.
I agree. It's sort of uncharted waters, which is the normal situation here in Center County. We make the case law, don't we, Betsy?
Well, this is one that
Go ahead, Steve. I'm sorry.
this is one that I didn't want to make.
Huh.
Well, I do think that's probably the most prudent thing at this point, and we can come back to you with what needs to happen. My hope is that there's an easy solution, but unfortunately, if we do have to go through the Commonwealth Court, that'll be a more involved process than I think certainly I was anticipating. So, do we?
All right.
Before we move on, if I can just ask Jody. Jody, do we need the board to officially approve the number at this point that we are asking to have recertified? I realize it's not approving the recertification, but I don't know if we need official action from the board saying, yeah, this is the number.
Well, that is kind of what we were supposed to hear from the Department of State as to whether or not there was a specific form that the board needed to sign. So this is kind of uncharted waters for them down there as well. So I don't have a definitive answer for that.
I think at this point it'd be prudent for us to at least take action to allow you the latitude to have the discussion with the Department of State to deal with this, and we'll move forward as we need to with whatever action is required by their request.
I would concur.
All right. Is there a motion to approve Betsy and Jody to move forward with the Department of State and in correspondence to resolve this matter?
I'll make that motion.
I will second the motion.
Okay, it's been properly moved to second. Any other discussion? Hearing none. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Motion passes unanimously. We will move ahead to, I guess, is there any other questions from anybody in the room while we're here? Okay, seeing none or hearing none. Margaret, is there anybody that I'm missing?
I'm scanning the list again. No, I see 10 people in total on the call. Duplicate numbers.
All right. Guess are there any items for discussion? Hearing none, is there anything for the good of the order? Okay. If not, we will wait for Betsy and Jody to come back to us with the recommendation, and we will schedule a meeting to address it at that point. At this point, is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Good.
Properly moved and seconded. Any other discussion? Hearing none. All in favor?
Aye.
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 All right. We stand adjourned. All right.
Have a good day.
Thanks, everybody. All right. Thanks, Betsy.
Bye.